Everyone, I just wanted to give y'all an update. Right now, we're in Jujutla, Morelos, and we've been here about all week long. Um, really, just been a wonderful time, and tonight, especially, there's so many other things that we were able to do. Just street preaching, and really, that was pretty cool. The church was literally there on the street. We just had chairs, and it was just a wonderful time. But tonight was just wow. I can't even begin to describe just how wonderful and how much of a presence of God that we felt. We were there, part of a ministry. They were doing event, 2-day event, and they were reaching out to lost people, reaching out to the whole community. We had people not just from Jojutla, but from surrounding towns and cities, and it was just a wonderful time. They had worship, they did all these different things, and I will tell you tonight, I did not want to be there at all. If you've ever had one of those moments where you're just like, God, no, not today. Like, I don't want to deal with this. That was tonight. I wasn't feeling good. I had a headache that was just killing me. I was feeling queasy because of that, and I felt like I was just gonna pretty much throw up at any moment. And so I'm there during worship, and I'm just getting through, not getting through everything, but just real complacent. I'm not really moving, doing much, mostly because my head's hurting. I don't want to rile it up, and I don't want to have to throw up or run to the back of all these people and try to get to the bathroom in time. But so they're wrapping up worship and they start doing a calling for people that need healing. And I see one of the pastors that part of the event. He's starting to come my way, and I was like, I kind of like angled because I didn't want to like have him in my eyesight. I knew what he wanted. He wanted me to go up there and go help pray for people, and I wasn't wanting to do that. I wasn't feeling good, and so he came right up to me, and he asked me, hey, let's go up there, go pray for people, and I was like, all right, I'll go do it. I'm just going out of obedience because he asked me to, and I really respect that pastor, great man of God. So I go up there, and then I realize, well, I need an interpreter. Rudy's been back and forth in the bathroom. He actually wasn't feeling too good either, the food we ate. And, so I look, and there some new friends that we made, Diego and his wife. They're from Mexico City. So I grab Diego, and he come and he interprets for me while we're praying. And so we go to the first person, this man, he's holding a little girl, and he lets us know, well, she had her bones, they're always hurting, they're continually hurting. And they've been like that, she was pretty much since she was born. And they're always hurting her. And it was just amazing to see the smile on her face when we were done praying, and knowing that God had touched her and healed her. That was just wonderful. And it was great. We went to the next guy. He had some kind of abdomen pain, and we started praying for him. And immediately once we were done praying, I asked, how are you feeling? What's going on? And so he lets me know, well, there was a tickle that I started feeling when you were praying. And as soon as that tickle feeling left, all the pain left with it. And I was like, well, that's great. That's awesome. And so we kept going. We prayed for a few other people. Uh, it was really, really wonderful. And just, I can't describe just the presence that we felt there. And just the fact that God was able to move through me and use me in that way was truly just wonderful. I cannot express the gratitude I feel for God using me. Well, when we were done praying, everybody was already done. We're kind of headed back, and I told Diego, I was like, man, I did not want to come up here because I was not feeling good. Told him I was more worried that I was going to throw up on somebody when I started praying for them. And he started laughing, and I was like, but right now, I feel great. My headache is gone, my nausea is gone, everything. I just feel wonderful. And it was just crazy how, just because I stepped out in obedience to go and pray for people when I didn't want to, when I didn't even feel good, that God still touched my body and healed me as well. And it was wonderful. We're there. We're enjoying the worship. They call us over. We're going to go pray for Pastor Josue, the one that brought me up there, for his dad at his birthday. So we go over there, we pray for him, and then right after that, we get a text. And it's from Candy Merrick. They want prayer for one of the youth, Lena Campos. I haven't met her yet, but they let us know she was going to the hospital, had flu-like symptoms, and so right there, we had just finished taking a picture, so I sent that to Candy, and I'm like, well, these three guys, we're all praying, and her Pastor Josue's dad joined us as well, so it was four of us. We all ended up praying, and after that, all of a sudden, these people just started, like, they're still doing worship and other stuff, and ministry up there, but these people just started coming up to us. We weren't even up at the altar, and started coming up to us, one right after another, wanting prayer. And before you know it, there was a group of 5 or 6 pastors. We were all encircled there, and people just kept coming through our little group, and we just kept praying for people. I mean, probably the best sight was seeing the 7-year-old little boy who needed healing, and just see him go out cold. I mean, like, that kid fell out flat to the ground, and I mean, he was just out, and just the presence of God just hit him so strong, and that was just wow. It was just wonderful to see that, to witness that, and I loved it. I was glad to be so much a part of that, and really the whole trip has just been one great thing out of it after another, and I am just loving it. It's just been so awesome to be a part of this, and so amazing that God just been moving everywhere we go, and I love it. Also, I did want to mention or go into this, and it's funny because my dad always tells me, "Oh, you don't want to do it because it's about you." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't." But he's like, you need to promote yourself, what you're doing. And I'm like, you know what? You're right, Dad. I need to take your advice. So I have launched a T-shirt campaign, and I will put a link into the description of the video. If you're on your mobile device, when you have it upright, there's a little arrow. You just hit that down, and it'll pop out the description. If you're on your computer, it's already there under the video, the description there, and there'll be a link. You can buy some T-shirts that I created with a logo on them and a name. The name is Mission Outreach, and the logo is meant to look kind of like a superhero type logo. And Mission Outreach is pretty much what I'm doing here, and it is going out to the rest of the world, going out into, for right now, Mexico, and going out and spreading out God's love, going and doing whatever God had for me. Even today, when I knew I didn't want to do it, I still was going to be obedient and do it. And I'm glad I did. I mean, it was just so much of a blessing to me as well. But if you want to purchase those T-shirts, there's guys and girls T-shirts on there. Each purchase of those T-shirts actually help fund me. And I think that's pretty awesome that site does that. So I'll have that link down in the description below. And also, I just wanted to, let y'all know, if you do love what I'm doing and love hearing about these things, I'm glad. But if you want to be a part of it, if you want to be supporting this, it does take quite a bit of money to do this. A little bit over $1,200 every time I come out here. So I am definitely looking for partners, for support, to partner up with me monthly. I do this every other month, but I mean, if I could get enough partners, maybe so many giving $10 a month or $20 a month, well, I can add that up for both months, and that pays for the trip out here, that pays for the fuel, food, everything. There are no hotels that we stay in. We're staying at the pastor's dad's house right now, and I mean, we don't stay in any hotel unless somebody is just blessing us with that. It doesn't happen. And so this isn't like, oh, well, I'm going on vacation. No, we go and live with the people. We go and eat what they eat, and we are there with them every step of the way. There is no luxury part of this, and I love it. I love every moment of it. I love being here with these people and seeing the lives that were changed and transformed today was just, it was just mind blowing. It was just, it blew me away completely. It just overflowed my heart. It overflowed my soul, and I can't express to you how much it meant to me, how much that presence of God, how strong and how tangible that was there. And it was just a wonderful thing to be a part of. And I am glad that all of y'all are a part of that by helping me financially, by praying for me, and the t-shirts are just something to kind of help. You know what? If you need a daily reminder to, hey, you know what, or a weekly reminder to pray for me, there's the t-shirt, and it'll remind you to keep me in prayer, to continue to keep me in prayer, and remind you about support and all those other things. So it's not just a t-shirt that'll help, because I know that I don't have that great of a following where I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, all these people want my t-shirt. But it does help me out a little, and it does just bring to remembrance, hey, you know what? I need to pray for Ben. I just saw that T-shirt, you know, and those things are very helpful to me, and I very much need that out here, and I just cannot thank y'all enough for the support that y'all give me, and just in prayer and financially. And if you do want to give financially, make sure that it is definitely from God, not just an emotional base. And I will put my email there in the link. Most of you can contact me actually, and that are seeing this, but you can message me on Facebook if you're seeing this on Facebook, or you can reply back and I'll let you know. You can do it through PayPal, you can do it through PayPal through the church. If you do it through the church, well then that gets tax deductible, which is great, especially with our new tax law. So if you do want to support me, just contact me, let me know through Facebook Messenger or even through texting me. Just contact me and let me know. If you see me at church, you can let me know there as well. And if you are a part of the church, well, then you can just put it in the offering, put Ben on there, and they will put it where it needs to go. But everybody, I love y'all. I miss y'all. I am speaking one more time tomorrow at Pastor Hillsway Church, as well as John Arnott's son is going to be speaking there as well. We'll be both speaking. And then Monday, I will be back home. And I am looking forward to that. I am very much homesick. And I cannot wait to get a fresh, hot water shower with some very strong water pressure. It will feel wonderful. That's like probably the main thing I miss. That and my toilet. but, but I hope all of y'all are doing great. I love y'all, and I can't wait to see all of y'all. Y'all have a great night. Love y'all. Talk to y'all very soon. Bye.